We have a great Monday Night Football game, Ravens vs. Lions. Today, it's Monday, September 22nd. As always, I hop on Underdog Fantasy and PrizePicks and give you guys my two best bets every single day on the video. On my VIP, I send out 4 extra best bets that have been cashing like crazy recently. Before we go over any of that, firstly, go down there, hit a like on the video. Only takes 1 click. Really do appreciate all the likes. Does help push this video out to the algorithm. And while you're down there, guys, go and subscribe. You can check our channel. We do not miss a day. We hop on here if it's NFL. If it's WNBA, if it's NBA, and give you guys our 2 best bets every single day. What the main thing I want to highlight, if there's one thing you take away from this, I want to tell you guys, go get on Chalkboard. This is the craziest deal you will ever see. You do not have to deposit anything, and they will give you a free $20 to play with if you sign up with our code BROS, BROS. We have set this up with them, so completely risk-free on your end. If you live in any of these states, get on Chalkboard. It's an app you can just download in the App Store. We have a link in the description on there. Make sure you have code BROS in there to claim this $20, and then you don't have to deposit anything. There's zero risk on your end. You can build this up to hundreds of dollars, maybe even thousands of dollars with some profitable picks. It's another app to get on. It's great to be on both PrizePicks, Underdog Fantasy, and Chalkboard because a lot of times, not only do these apps have different lines, which I'll get into, they also have free squares you can take advantage of. And if you're on more apps, the more free squares you can take advantage of. And why would you not get on an app that makes you not even deposit and you get $20? Another thing before I get into the picks, guys, like I said, the VIP, you will find this top link in the description. So on the VIP, I send out 4 of my best bet every single day. Whenever there's NFL games, I send out my NFL picks. But you can get 1 pick for completely free as well. Top link in the description. The VIP is on Winible. Right here is the 1 free pick. You don't have to pay anything. You just get 1 extra best bet. Then here's the week or the month. It'll pay for itself in 1 or 2 days. We have so many 4-0 days on here. We constantly run 4-0, and that 10x is your money. You really will be profitable with these VIP picks. Top link in the description. Hopping back. I've done my research, I've been in the lab, and I have found 2 bets I absolutely love in this Monday Night Football matchup. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. Firstly, go over to Jared Goff, and you will see his passing attempts. You have a little bit of a difference in lines here. PrizePicks, it's 35. Underdog, if it loads here, it's actually at 34.5, but it is juiced at the 0.9. So you can kind of choose where you want to take this. If you're scared Jared Goff lands right on 35, you might want to play it on Underdog. If you want to get the full payout, you do want to play it on PrizePicks. But let's look at his last 5 games. Been under this in 3, been over this in 2. What do you notice though? What are the 2 games he's been under? He's been under against over. He's been over against Green Bay. They lost. He's been over against Washington. They lost. He's been under Chicago, Minnesota, San Fran. Those are all games that he did end up winning. The thing about Jared Goff is when the lines are up, they don't need to throw. Jared Goff goes under this 35 passing attempts. But against the Ravens, you know the Ravens are going to be winning this game. The lines are going to be down. They're going to be throwing a lot. And this is almost a perfect way to predict his passing attempts this year. The game they won under, obviously. In the game they lost over because they're down having to throw a lot. Go back to 2024. Look, they only lost 3 games this season. Washington, 40 attempts, way over 35. Buffalo, 59 attempts, way over 35. Then we have Tampa Bay, 55 attempts, way over 35. Go back over to 2023, and the only game he played against Baltimore, they lost here. 53 attempts, absolutely cruising over this line heavily. They're going to be more pass first. They're going to run the ball probably a bit less. Jared Goff is going to throw a ton of times. That's what I'm telling you guys. Like, you just got to look at when they win, when they lose. That's a big part of a passing attempts line because when you're down in a game, you're always going to be throwing the ball more. We're getting mega value on Jared Goff. Every game he loses, they're favored to lose this game, even if it's a close game. Like, even if the Lions, if you really believe the Lions go out there and win this game, even in close games, like right here, they won against Green Bay. Still 41 passing attempts in a close game. Right here against Chicago, who was not even as good of a team. They weren't down in this game. Still 34 attempts, 36 attempts, like 55 attempts like I showed you. You can still go over this in a win, but at least a close game, they're going to be throwing a lot. And if they're down, they're going to be throwing even more. Like if you just look at his past couple games, the lines are always favored. So he normally goes under this line. But in games where they're not favored, that's when Jared Goff goes and pops off on his passing attempts. I love that over 35 passing attempts. Pick number 2, guys, is going to be better on PrizePicks. And let me show you that before I go over why you need to get on with the PrizePicks Underdog. I know it's crazy. I know people are not going to like it, but I'm going to actually take Mark Andrews over on his receiving yards. This line opened at 32.5, and everyone realized how soft it was. Everyone realized how good this matchup actually is, and it actually spiked up to 36.5 on Underdog. That's what I tell you guys. You have to be on both Underdog and PrizePicks. I'll tell you that before I tell you why I like Mark Andrews is over, because look at this. You can get massive line discrepancies. Even in the preseason, like look at the differences you get. You get Herbert, 9-yard difference. Cam Ward, 18-yard difference. You can get a full like 0.78 on Underdog just as a flat rate on PrizePicks. That's why I tell you guys, get on both. What PrizePicks will give you. Firstly, get on PrizePicks, use our code BROS, and once you play your first $10, they'll add $50 into your account. So say you want to be a new user, you want to just put $10 in there, play that first 10, get your free 50, that's a 500% return on your investment, and then go and also play these free picks they constantly run. For tonight, they added Patrick Mahomes, 0.5 passing yards, which is obviously going to hit. It's a free pick. You really want to be on all these apps because you can take advantage of all the deposit matches and all the free picks. Underdog Fantasy, their deposit matches are even crazier. What Underdog Fantasy will do is firstly, they'll double, they're not double, this is going to be weird to explain, but whatever you deposit, take half of that and they'll add it onto your account for free. So say you put in 100, they'll half that 50 and add that on. So now you have 150 for only putting in 100. So you put in 200 this is only with our code BROS. So you put 200, half of that's 100, they'll add 100. So if you put 200, they have 300. And then on top of that, they also do what PrizePicks does. And if you play your first $5, they'll add 50 on top of that. It's just free money to play with. It's free props. So you need to be getting on PrizePicks, Underdog, and Chalkboard. Everyone watching this video, I want you to be a smart bettor, and smart bettors are on all three of these apps to truly be profitable. So go and get on all three of those with code BROS. Why do I like Mark Andrews? 34.5 receiving yards. Look at his 2 games this season. 2 and 5. Some of the most atrocious games we have seen in his career. But the games before, 61 against Buffalo, 54 against Cleveland. Let's go and search up Mark Andrews here. Mark Andrews. Firstly, I'll just do versus Lions, just so you can see. Versus Lions, he's only played them 2 times in his career. Crushed this. 109.63. Absolutely way over this 34.5 line. The reason why people are scared of this, obviously, is because the 2 games this year, he's not doing great, only 5 and 2 yards. But go back to 2024. Look what happened when he had a terrible 2-game stretch. Look at this 2-game stretch. 0 and 0 yards. After that, probably everyone was on this under for this game. 55, 66, 41, 36. Hit this in 4 straight games. Like even a line like 36, what you're realizing is if you take this on Underdog and he lands right on 36, you're losing that bet. But on PrizePicks, you're winning because it's at 35.5. To end the year, he was really solid. He got like 68, 44, 67, 37, 38, or 68, 54 in the playoffs. He had 61, 27. He went under. But against the Lions, they should at least have to throw a good amount. He's still getting a lot of targets in this offense. And against the Ravens, he has hit this a lot in his career. I think this is a smart spot to take the over when a lot of people are taking the under, because I think Mark Andrews is due for a couple big receptions in this game, and 34.5 for a guy with Isaiah likely injured is just too low. I do think Mark Andrews has a big game. I'm not taking this on Underdog though. 36.5 is too steep. I'll take it at 34.5 on PrizePicks. So like I said, guys, make sure if you take one thing away from this video, get on Chalkboard, use our code BROS, claim your free $20, then go there on the VIP, at least get our free pick, our 1 extra best bet every single day. These hit at a 70% rate, but cop the week or the month, it'll pay for itself. You will be super profitable like all my subscribers are on here. Sign up for Underdog Fantasy and PrizePicks. You really should be on all 3 of these apps, and that's why we have a promo code BROS. You get all that free money on all 3 of these apps if you truly want to be profitable. I love these 2 picks. Let's cash you boys out. I really like this slip in the NFL for Monday Night Football. I'm feeling the 2-0 day. Go down there and subscribe so you don't miss these videos we make every single day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.